Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video about the kind of like apology follow-up video that Digital Foundry made to their DLSS 5 coverage and kind of explain some things that the general public doesn't seem to know or understand. Now, just right off the bat, you should not never send death threats to anyone for any reason. If you disagree with somebody's points and you have to send death threats, you already lost the argument. If you have arguments, talk to people on Twitter. Don't send death threats to people. And yeah, because this is video games. There's no reason for that. Now, when it comes to why they did what they did, I kind of understand it because I've talked about toxic positivity in the gaming industry before. GDC, which is where they did their initial coverage of DLSS 5, is the mecca for toxic positivity when it comes to video games because people go there to network, to get opportunities, to look at new things. You're not going to find a lot of criticism, a lot of people saying like this looks bad. I'm pretty sure that goes on, but it's not very common. The second thing is Daily Foundry was given access to look at a new technology to showcase it. I think they were among the first ones to do so. And when you are in front of a big player like NVIDIA, you're not going to enter their chambers and say, wow, this looks like garbage. So yeah, I kind of understand why they covered things the way they did. I do think they should have just waited to get out of there and do a little bit more coverage like Richard is mentioning in this video. But yeah, like he says, hindsight 2020. The thing that I do not understand is when he says that we should have waited to see what the audience and other developers were thinking about the industry before we posted anything about that. That is not good because you're supposed to have your own opinion, and your opinion should not be based on others people's opinion. That is weird. Whether you're a journalist or a YouTuber, I myself post stuff that sometimes people don't like. I have a bunch of dislikes. That's fine. That is my opinion. So whether you're a journalist or a YouTuber, if you have to wait for other people's opinion to formulate your own, that is not a good look. So I really don't understand why he had to come out and say that. I think he should have just said like, well, maybe our coverage wasn't the best. We should have waited a little bit. But the part where he needed to, or they needed to wait for more for people's reaction to this technology, that was really not good. Now, there's a lot of people saying that, well, I'm not going to watch them. They lost credibility, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the people that are saying that, I don't think is Digital Foundry's demographic. I am. I love their content. The reason why I watch their content is because they usually back their claims with numbers. And that's why I like to use them sometimes as a source for my dissected videos, is because everything they say on their videos, whenever they're analyzing the performance of video games, they do so with their profiling tools that produce numbers, and numbers don't lie. And in my case, I'm just gonna keep watching them because that doesn't change the kind of covers that they do. I don't watch their retro videos or their opinion videos. I watch them for their profiling content, video game performance, and that's all backed by numbers, by tools, and there's no discussion about that, and I don't think that's going to change. Anyways, let me know what you think on this subject. Did you watch Daily Foundry before this? Are you new to Daily Foundry? Are you going to keep watching them? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching all the way to this point. I'll see you in the next one.